This was fun. We had a good time for this because Susan and I basically just started yelling at one another, and
Ernest and VALINE Muggins, the love consultants. I remember them.
It sounded pretty real, and we had a lot of people call up saying, "Why did you put those people arguing on the
we
air?"
got mail. It was horrifying. Voicemail, email. We got a lot of reaction to that. Not all of it positive.
And in case you missed it, here it is again on CCO.
You down. But wait. Enough of that.
That was the first record I ever bought.
You're kidding me.
By Tony, Orlando, and Don, though.
Not the original version.
No, I didn't.
This is your...
Remember that one, Valley?
I sure do.
I'd like to introduce to you this morning...
We used to make out to that one.
Really?
Yeah.
We won't get into that, though, Poot
Too
Bill.
much
That's
info,
just
honey?
too much information.
All right, sugar bugger.
Yeah.
Okay, this morning our guests, and with Valentine's Day creeping up around each and every corner, we have love consultants VALINE and Ernest Muggins. And I understand, Mr. Muggins, your nickname is Tiny.
That's right, VALINE and Tiny's.
VALINE and
Love
Tiny's
connections.
love consultants and connections.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Now, VALINE, it's my understanding your maiden name is Leibowitz. You're VALINE Leibowitz.
That's right.
Southern Jew. Not too many of those.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah, very good. And your family, a vaudeville background, your family owned the Love Farm Midgets Theater outside of Columbia, South Carolina.
I think there's a correction there. I'm not sure if you're giving the right bio or something, but our consulting, our programs.
Love in 4 minutes.
That's what our program is. We can guarantee
fax
that
machine
any
again.
couple, if they're having any marital
I'm mixed
spats
up.
or any problems, we can make you have love in 4 minutes.
We could make midgets fall in love in 4 minutes, so I guess that's
I did
kind
hear
of
that you
accurate,
had a
yes.
problem with these poor midgets had problems with corns.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that Dr. Scholl's has some remedy for that.
That's kind of a Southern thing.
People travel all over the Southland to come to us for advice about their love life.
That's right.
I think
We're here to help you, Dark Star,
Good, very
if
good.
you have any questions.
Sure.
And we'll take callers if they have
if you
love
have-
questions.
if you have love questions-
We'll be able to put you on the road to romance.
In
Right now,
4 minutes.
in
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Okay, 989-9226, 1-800-327-8255. VALINE and Ernest Tiny Muggins. VALINE and Tiny Muggins, love consultants in studio this morning. If you have a Valentine question, maybe help pick out a gift or something like that, please call us at 989-9226, 1-800-327-8255 this morning.
Are you in love, Doc?
I think we're all in love with the spirit of life, and
No, but I mean, do you have a little special little woman
I don't
over
think
at
I'm.
home?
I don't.
You know, a main squeeze.
Let's enough about me.
All right.
What do you do now? People come to you. What do they ask?
Well, they ask us how they can communicate better, and I personally think communication is
A key.
the utmost important thing in a relationship. Now, for
Certainly
instance, my
is.
pudding lips here, VALINE.
Right?
For example, if she were to change the toilet paper roll and have the roll come over the top instead of out the bottom, the
That's
way
how
it's
you do.
supposed to go.
No,
Right.
Pookie Man, it does come over the top.
No,
then the little pretty
it's
print
better
show.
under the bottom. That way it rolls out easier
Oh,
for me.
that's your
Under the bottom?
opinion, and I respect that, mighty man. But it should go over the top, and the pretty little prints just show us, as you run and roll
Every time she
it.
changes the roll of toilet paper, it goes over the top.
That's right.
You're
That's the way it's
talking
supposed to go. There,
I like
Mr.
it under the
Boo.
bottom.
We're still talking about toilet paper.
Then she buys this toilet paper with all these little print pastel thingies on it.
You don't
they're
like
pretty.
that?
I don't
Oh.
like it, and besides, it's not biodegradable. It's bad for the environment. I try to tell her that, but will she listen to me?
Say,
No
Snooky
way.
Bear, I just want to calm down now. Calm
I'm
down.
sorry, honey.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Communication is the most important thing.
No question about it. This this thing about the biodegradable toilet paper, you're from the South. People down there mostly have septic tanks anyway, right? I mean, it's all going into a truck, and they're going to dump it somewhere. Dump it being the key words.
How'd we get on this topic?
Anyway, go ahead.
We're talking about love here.
I
You're
didn't-
talking about septic. tanks.
Yeah, I know. I
Sounds like a country song, though.
I kind of derailed the whole thing. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, as I was saying, communication.
You have a lot
Now,
of people come
see,
to you and-
Now, VALINE here,
Right.
my little sugar booger, if she would have a problem with me, she would just come right out and tell me.
That's right.
Right.
I'd
then-
be all right with that.
Now, you tell people to go ahead. If you got something on your mind,
Get it out in the
Well,
open.
let me
you
give
people
you an
have been-
example.
let me
The
just-
other day we were driving to the mall, and Ernest got he had some bee in his bonnet that he wanted to stop at one of those
did
stores
you say,
and go get some.
Did you say bee or bean? Bee Or bean.
A bean is bonnet.
When you said
He
bean, I
wanted
thought
to
we were back at that
stop
septic tank.
and
thing.
have
expression
some
I've
lunch
never
before
worn
we
a
had to go to
bonnet.
the
I just
mall.
know.
Now, we had to get to the mall because we had to get a shower gift for one of our friends, and we were under a time limit, but Ernest insisted that we had to stop and get something to eat before we stopped at the mall. Now, we had a little spat, just a little spat. I still couldn't
I needed
understand
some
why
chicken.
you
I
had to
just wanted
stop
a
and
piece of
eat
chicken.
first.
That's all I
I
wanted.
know, but we were under time limits, Ernest. We had to get to the mall because we had to get the shower present to get on to go. And we didn't have time to get your chicken.
So we did an important thing. We compromised. We stopped at the drive-up. I got a piece of chicken. We went to the mall.
Do you? Correct me if I'm wrong here, but first of all, you two have been married for 27 months.
Happily married for 27 months.
Well, we've been married for over 5 years, honey.
Yeah, but happily married for 27
It
months.
says right here in the bio. The problem.
That's a joke, folks.
You.
My sugar booger comes up with some classic gems once in a while.
I know you try to help people and you love consultants, but I have to be perfectly honest here. I don't think you get along that well.
Oh, we get along just fine.
Well, give me another example of how you communicate or
We'll
something.
talk
So-
later, Dark, okay?
All right, I'll give you an example. Do you remember when we had that picnic this last summer and your
How could I
cousin
forget?
Imogene came over and she brought a rhubarb pie?
She's
well,
not
you know
my
what?
cousin.
I already cooked a rhubarb pie. You could have told her, called her on the phone and told her, Eugene,
Yes.
go ahead, bring a pie, honey, but whatever you bring, don't bring rhubarb because
But
you know
Imogene-
Valine, that's
now-
her famous recipe. She
Right.
brings the rhubarb
Her
pie.
famous
but did you
recipe
call
that
her?
tastes just like cardboard slabs. Now, Imogene's
Cardboard
rhubarb pie
slabs?
is like to melt in your mouth.
Crumb cake! I thought you loved my rhubarb pie!
Now, there seems to be a difference of opinion about the pie here. She apparently.
You don't like my rhubarb pie?
Communication's the most important thing,
Have you
Dark.
told her before that it tasted like.
I can't believe right here on
I guess I
national
failed to mention
radio
that, yeah.
you're telling everyone that you think my rhubarb pie stinks.
Now, honey, I'm talking
I
about-
can't believe it.
I didn't say stinks. I said it tastes like cardboard. There's a difference. There's some
How
cardboard's
could
mighty
you do
tasty, isn't
this
that
to
true, Dark
me?
Star?
How, after 27 happily married months, how could you tell everyone my rhubarb pie doesn't taste adequate?
Maybe we should take a break here. Or
Yeah,
something,
let's.
help us out. I'm sorry.
Man, I got my hands full here this morning, JP.
I'm sorry. How many different ways can I say that? I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear
Are we
your
back
I'm
on the air?
sorries. I want to hear that you think my rhubarb pie is the best in all of southern United States. I want you to proclaim.
I love her rhubarb pie, Minnesota. You'll never taste better rhubarb pie.
And you know, while we're on this, I wanna
Sugar
tell you
booger,
something.
I'm sorry.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. How many times have I got to be called sugar booger? I am not snot. I am your wife.
I just can't win today. Communication, though, Dark, is the most important thing in marriage.
Communication. That's right. How come you never told me about your cousin Cletus and the time he ruined our wedding reception?
I'm sorry
and
about
flipped
that.
all that pie. I just can't believe it. All that